Hey guys, happy Monday. So I had some requests the other night on how to tie your Carly and different ways to style it. I threw on my basic gray one because it's probably so it's less busy so you can see. So there's tons of different ways that you can tie it, style it, whatever you want to do. Very basic one, I have some leggings on. I love just kind of doing a basic knot. Just pull up the fabric and just knot it. Super easy. That's one of the ways I usually do it just because I'm quick and simple. And you can hide that little piece of fabric, you know, if you want to tuck it under. Hi, Michelle. So that's a quick and easy one. So you just tie that little knot there, pull up the fabric, make a knot, see your leggings, show them off. I have a little tank top underneath, so I can show you some of the other moves. And again, you can kind of hide that piece of fabric by tucking it underneath into one of the folds. And that's it, big knot. So that's one that's super simple. That one anyone can do. Another one that I like, you kind of take your fabric a little bit higher up, and I think this one's a little more fitted. I should have grabbed one of my bigger ones. But kind of grab that fabric up about like right underneath your chest. Just pull that fabric out and just twist it. And twist that fabric and twist underneath itself. And I just grabbed some hair ties. I actually use hair ties. If you're really good and you have a bigger Carly, you can actually just knot it right there into itself. And you can just make a little, I didn't do a good one, let's try that again. A little fabric, just twist it onto itself. So it kind of turns in on itself. And like I said, if you have one that's big enough, you can tie it. Mine's not big enough to tie it in on itself. And then I'll just use my hair tie. And you just kind of, mine's not going to be really pretty because I'm doing it without looking at it. But you can kind of play with it, make it a little nicer. But just kind of get it tied up there, straighten it out. So then you just have like a little knot right there, and it drapes down. So that's another easy way. So the knot at the bottom, knot kind of right underneath your chest bone, just kind of pull out that fabric, twist it, and then you use a hairband, or if you can knot it right there. One of the ones I like, kind of going up underneath my Carly, going up underneath your Carly, and grabbing it kind of, again, right underneath that breastbone. It's kind of a good place to grab it. Hey Joanne, hey guys. Grab some fabric underneath. So now I'm underneath inside my dress. And I'm going to grab a lot of the fabric just like I did on the outside, but I'm doing it inside. So now I'm going to tie my hairband, and this time you don't have to make it pretty because it's underneath. And then you can just let it go. And look how cute that is. It's a whole other look to your Carly. And then you can play with it, make it tighter, you can bunch it up. So now my Carly's still long in the back. Again, you play with it so you can flatten it out. And then you have that look. So right under my breastbone, I just went underneath, grabbed a bunch of fabric and tied a hairband under it. Same thing. I know, Sammy, there's so many fun ways you could do this. Same thing with the back. Go up underneath your Carly. Mine has a seam so I can feel where my center is. It's really kind of need like a mirror. Same thing, I don't think you can see. I'm just kind of grabbing that back. And I'm just going to grab a bunch of fabric inside just like I did in the front. Tie my hairband around it, nothing pretty. And I'm just going to let it hang out. I see all the comments, so hopefully I can see it. And see? Did the same thing I did in the front. So you can do it in the front, or you can do it in the back. So my front's so flat, my back, and you can play with it so it kind of lays flatter. And you kind of have that little bunched up look there. So those are all some really super easy ways to style it. Let's see, there's the ribs. If you want to get super creative, again, this is a more fitted Carly, so I'm going to have to pull a lot of fabric up here. I'm just going to make it higher. So I wear leggings and a tank underneath. So grab a lot of that fabric. This one's super cute. Kind of make like a flower blossom. Alright, so now I have a lot of fabric here. So this is going to make it almost like a tunic top. Hairband around again, or rubber band, whatever makes it easy. So now I just have this fabric sticking out here. And I'm just going to flatten out the fabric. And then in the middle of that fabric, I'm going to find where that rubber band is inside of there. This may not be the cutest because I'm using black hair ties, but you can use a rubber band. I'm now just going to take another hairband and go right around that one inside. You should be able to feel for it. It's slightly messy, but again, you get the idea. And then you kind of, mine's not the prettiest right now because I'm doing it quickly, kind of pull out that extra material so you kind of have that center of that flower, and then play with it, So now it's almost like a tunic top with your leggings. A cute little flower. Mine's not the prettiest, and the rubber band just flew off. But you get the idea. So just take a lot of fabric, flatten it out, grab that inner side, rubber band it, and then make that flower go around. Another super cute one. I think Heather was asking you about the quarters. So I had to find some quarters. Took them out of my husband's bag upstairs. So I have a bunch of quarters, and these ones I actually grabbed my little hair ties because they're just going to be easier. Just little goodies hair ties that I have. I'm going to take this quarter up underneath my dress again, and this is not going to be perfect because I'm doing it on the video instead of in front of a mirror. So that quarter's underneath the fabric. Take my little rubber bands that I have. I'm going to wrap it around. And look how cute that is. So I made like a little button on my Carly. I grabbed 3 because I've seen it with 3 and I think it's super cute. You can do 1, you could do in the back. It's really cute within the back, like a button in the back of it. I am not going to be able to line these up very well, but I'm going to try. So then I'm just going to do another button. Here's another quarter underneath the fabric. Rubber band around it. There's 2. And then I'm going to do a 3rd. So right here. Yeah, Heather, this is for you. You're welcome. I hope you get to see all of them. If you didn't see it, you can rewatch it, but there's tons of different ways. So there's the quarters. Now, again, they're not completely even. I'm doing it in the camera instead of with a mirror, but you get the idea. So the quarters go up underneath the Carly, cute little rubber bands around it. You can do 3. I've seen them do it down. You could do a cute one in the back. You know, just put one like a little button in the back. All it is a quarter underneath the Carly, little rubber band around it. Super simple. Tons of ways you could do it. Like I said, as I throw the quarters, you could just do the basic knot. I kind of love when I do the bunches underneath. That one always looks cute. Like I said, I'm pretty much with the basics. But hopefully these are all fun ways that you can style your Carly. And if you don't want to do any of these, try and ensure you just grab a skinny belt. I'll grab my skinny belt, put it around, and just kind of give myself a little waistline. That way, if you have a Carly that's a little bigger, you can put the belt on, and I like to tuck it back. So I pull that extra material, and then you kind of pleat it in the back. So I'm pulling all that extra material to the back, and then it gives like a cute little pleat in the back, and a nice line in the front. That's it. Tons of different ways you can mix up the Carly, tie it, knot it. So if you have a bunch of Carlys, you can wear them all different ways. If you're bored, you can always try it with a different way. I like I said, I prefer the underneath and the back or the front. That's my favorite. But I know you guys wanted to see the quarter trick. Super easy. Tons of different ways. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully you guys get to style your Carlys different ways. They're still up. So if you need to grab a Carly, make sure you grab one. Hope I can help you guys. Bye.